Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. Allow me to take you back to a few years in succession, and listen carefully to the years as I mentioned. Let me take you back to Christmases that I remember from the course of, I'd say, 84, 85 to about 89, maybe 90. My Aunt Bodie, my Aunt Betty, my mom's oldest sister, I called her Aunt Bodie because I never actually knew how to say Betty back then when I was young, so it was Aunt Bodie. So my Aunt Bodie and her husband, my Uncle Greg, she married him back in December 3rd of 82, I believe. They were married for 25 years now. And they would, my grandfather, my grandpa Lowell, I'm sure you heard it, maybe mentioned him previously as the most remarkable man that I ever met. My grandpa Lowell, my grandma Idabel, they had their the house there on 8th Street there in Massillon, 8th Street Southwest, so to speak. And when they had passed away in '86, or excuse me, my grandma Idabel passed away on the 18th of December of '85, and Grandpa Lowell at January 22nd of 1986, and that was just a month and 4 days apart. But I'll get into that at another time. But I just want to say that they would come over there to 8th Street. My Aunt Patty had the place after they had passed, and they would come over, and they pretty much, I have to say, they pretty much spoiled me and Sean to basically, we got a lot of stuff, and they really treated us really well. Aunt Bodie and Uncle Greg did, and I just want to thank them for for basically just basically being there and just actually just being a special part of my life. And I really can't just go into, and I really don't have any words to explain. It's just that way. But let me take you back to a date, besides those Christmases and whatnot, and getting the things that almost everything we asked for, we got. So they spoiled us. But a date that I will never forget, and I still remember to this day. And when I was reminiscing this past weekend here of on the 15th, on Saturday the 15th of December 2007, for those who may read this later on, a year from now or something, and no. But anyway, on that December 15th, 2007, Uncle Greg he was just like, he couldn't remember that. I remember this date. The date, folks, May the 25th of 1986. Me, Aunt Bodie, Uncle Greg, Sean, we all go down to Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, PA. I believe it was in Pittsburgh, PA. But anyway, Pittsburgh, you're at Three Rivers Stadium. We go to see the Pirates and the Reds play. It's a doubleheader. Pirates lose the first game, I believe, 3-2 or whatever. I believe the second game they end up smoking the Reds like 9-3 or 9-4, something like that. Uncle Greg and Aunt Bodie, they bought us Pirates t-shirts, Pirates hat, Pirates pennants, and Uncle Greg and I was reminiscing that day on the 15th there of December of 2007 again. we were reminiscing about the pennant and about the shirts and stuff. And I told him, I said I had the shirt for a good 7 years after that, until finally it just ripped, and I had to basically throw it away because it couldn't be sewed or anything because it just ripped. And I had the pennant up until the pennant basically wore out. But it was one of the most greatest times of my life. Just to be there at the ballpark and see the action up close for the very first time, of a professional ball game was just wonderful. I mean, it was just the reaction of the crowd, everything and whatnot. And I can remember Sean was always the wild one because he always got on He'd always get underneath Uncle Greg and Bodie's skin, or he would just do something just a little cringe, make irritate you a little bit because he was wild. He was there. But me, I think all I asked for was a hot dog and a Coke, and I sat down there and I was basically doing what I had to. And I know Uncle Greg, he had told me that he wanted to convert me and Sean over to be Pittsburgh fans through and through. Pirates, Pittsburgh Steelers. He wanted us to become Steelers fans because him and all his family were Steelers fans. And Bodie at one time was a Browns fan, but yeah, she did like the Browns, but then again, when she married Uncle Greg, she liked the Steelers as well. So he tried to convert me and Sean, and like he told me like he told me, he said, I tried to get you and Sean to be Pittsburgh fans, but you guys were Titans fans through and through, and there's nothing I could do. But I watch a Pittsburgh game, or I hear Pittsburgh won, and I'm thinking to myself, what's Uncle Greg thinking? Like I said, that Pirates game, folks, was one of the most memorable times of my life, and I want to thank Aunt Bodie and Uncle Greg for making that possible for me, and remember exactly the date and time and stuff. And I remember dates that are special, things that are really special to me, and they are. And that May 25th, 1986, will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.